Welcome to my gallery, Red Dust. Here I have a selection of Western Australian landscape images and Western Australian inspired imagery on display. If I can show you around a little bit, we have images ranging from Kimberley, Roebuck Bay images right through to some of the beautiful reds from the Pilbara country here. These two pieces, for example, are from the Pemberton region down in the southwest of Western Australia. It was a beautiful, still, calm morning with a slight mist and lightly overcast, which really enhanced the bluish light of that particular morning. What I do love about these particular images is just the seamless quality of the water line. In actual fact, it's very difficult to see where the water stops and the sky begins. But it's the subtle detail, it's the subtle spider webs in the bough of the branches, and of course the beautiful fungi growing up and down the trees, which maybe makes it so interesting. This is, I guess, a personal favourite of mine. It's an image I call Dragonfly on Pool Edge. It's from a location in the Karijini National Park, and literally it's standing on a little bit of a rock ledge shooting down into a stream, a spring-fed stream running past my feet. I was captivated by the bands of algae, the band of red algae in the water, and the way the light was catching in the algae, and the way the sediment was then flowing past and getting caught into this yellow section. So in actual fact I was composing for the bands of colour, and just then as I was about to take the photograph, I was very fortunate enough to have this dragonfly fly in and land right in the spot here. I think I had time to shoot one or two shots very quickly, and then the dragonfly flew away. I was hoping that it was sharp and in focus, and it was, fortunately, and I think it's transpired into a really lovely textural image, one that I certainly don't get tired of viewing and looking at myself. This is a series of images from the Karijini National Park. In the Karijini National Park is made up of many gorges that flow through and connect up in various ways. It's a wonderful area which is surrounded by, well, it's basically iron ore, surrounded by a lot of our iron ore mines up in the Pilbara. But this particular park is Western Australia's second largest national park, and a truly beautiful place. In actual fact, the rock here dates back to 2 billion years of age, predates any life on Earth, and you won't find any fossils or anything here in Karijini because it's literally so old. It is a very humbling experience to spend some time here. You can walk down through the gorges, and there's year-round spring-fed water flowing through the place. It truly is just a very special place. These series of images were shot on last light, probably the last, well, the sun's actually gone down, it's the last glow of light very much at the end of the day, which provides that beautiful soft illumination, and where there's reflected light down the gorge, it still remains red and pink, and where it goes into shadow, it tends to become quite blue. But a beautiful, beautiful place to spend some time in. These two pieces I call Dune Ripples 1 and 2. It's from a section of coast on our mid-coast, part of the Coral Coast in actual fact. It's near Coral Bay and Exmouth. It's literally just a very close-up section of dunes on very late light at the end of the day. And we have that lovely warm golden light rolling over the sand dunes. And I guess one of the interesting aspects of this particular piece is this really interesting little animal marking. There's a lot of speculation what exactly it is that caused that marking, and I tend to think it's some type of worm that's burrowed up and run across the surface and then disappeared back into a hole, but I'm only speculating there. But yeah, beautiful. It's just, you can see the individual grains of sand, and it's just those shadow lines which give it that wonderful abstract quality. I'd just like to take a moment to explain a little bit about our printing process. This is, I guess, a fine art printing process, something that we specialise here in Studio Red Dust. It's something I've been working with and towards, I guess, for the best part of 10 years. This canvas printing process is a giclée printing process. We import very high-grade American canvas out of the States. We print the image via computer to the giclée machine. We then spray finish the canvas with 3 coats of lacquer to give it that lovely satin sheen finish, and also gives it a nice hard wearing finish. We then build our own custom stretcher frames and finish the pieces accordingly. But yeah, the canvas has a certain look and feel. It has a depth and dimension that you don't get in normal printing processes. You're not needing to put any glass over the finished piece, so you're not getting any reflections or distractions of such. So it just gives you a lovely sense of really being able to look into, give lovely depth and dimension, and a certain tactile quality. You feel like you can, in this image for example, you can just about reach out and grab that little flower. Look, it's a wonderful finish, something that I'm very happy with. And I don't think there's anything else that really gives you that same sense of depth and dimension.